generally speaking, in my life, I have no confidence in anything I do. I'm just like a very insecure person. So I'm starting to gain confidence going into my interviews and stuff. And it does feel good to be like, oh, like people actually we mutually are going to benefit from this. And yeah, it's a good feeling. So I don't know. I just go in more confident, and I also use that, I guess, and turn that into humor of just like my evolving confidence.
Do you have brothers or sisters?
Yes.
What made you roll your eyes? You thought that was a non sequitur?
I don't really get how you're going to tie that in.
I'm interested to know how you came up and where the insecurities come from. How many siblings?
A lot. I have
7?
3 older and 1 little. Well, 4 older, 1 little.
But that one extra older we don't really talk about.
No. My dad just found him recently. Found out he had a kid a long time ago. So I always forget to mention that, but I'm getting better at it. It's 4.
Do you know their names?
Yeah.
Mikey, Ricky, Danny, Terry, Mikey, Davey, Timmy, Tommy, Joey, Robbie, Johnny, and Brian.
So you grew up with 3 siblings, basically.
No, I grew up with all of my siblings.
But one of them you just found.
Well, then that's 4 siblings that I grew up with.
How many siblings do you have?
5.
There's 4 older and 1 younger?
Yes.
Got it. Your parents together?
No.
When did they separate?
When I was 10, they got a divorce. When I was 16, they moved out of the same house.
Lived together for 6 years.
They did, on different sides of the house.
For the kids.
I think that, and just it was easier, less money spent.
Right.
Yeah.
What was the dynamic? Were you?
Oh, they hated each other.
With you and them?
Oh, I wanted them to get married again.
Right. Were you closer to one than the other?
I was closer. No. Maybe my dad.
But your relationship with both your parents was okay?
Yeah.
And you watched them not be okay?
Yes.
Right.
Are you a therapist?
A little bit.
Okay.
I just think it also makes sense that you view people as being mad at you and mean because you grew up in a house where the dynamic was probably that.
Yeah.
Would you say your siblings share in a similar sense of insecurities?
Probably.
Are you close with any of them?
Yeah.
Are they proud of you with this?
Yeah. They're all proud of me.
Where do you feel most confident?
I don't really think anywhere. I feel like with the podcast, even where I feel a little bit confident, I'm like, this is just going to come crashing any day now. Like, it's just your 5 minutes of fame will be up, and then you'll be right back to starting over. What
about with your friends, one-on-one, where you guys are laughing and playing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I feel confident in my friendships.
I could see you not loving this conversation.
Yeah. Thank you.
I am very interested in this, and I connect very strongly to this, and I will share things if you're interested, but I want to hear about it from you. Is it okay if we lean into this a little bit more, or should I move forward?
Sure.
The insecurity, could you explain what that, I could give you an example.
Okay.
An insecurity I might have, I have sometimes, like it might come up, and especially when I was younger, when I got into a little bit more awareness, is a kind of vague term is, oh, these people don't like me. Right? That's like a surface thing. But what does that mean? They don't like you. They think you're mean. They think you're not valuable.
Yeah.
My version of it used to be, I didn't realize that I had to be funny. I didn't realize that if I'm not making jokes, I can't be with you because what I'm gonna not like this. And then my jokes got relatively funny enough to where people liked it, and I felt that I better be funny, because if I'm not funny, people aren't gonna like me. What I didn't realize is I was just doing jokes all the time, and then the problem wasn't that I wasn't funny. The problem was I was just so annoying and always on. So then I got older, and the insecurity was, if I do a joke, or if I'm not even doing a joke and I see somebody look away, am I annoying you? Am I bothering you? And it would make me feel like the insecurity was specifically, am I bothering you? That one. Are you able to explain what your version of that is? Because you said you're insecure all in life, not just performance.
Yeah.
So could you give some examples of what that means?
I don't know. I just feel like I constantly just doubt people's like why would they want to be around me, or like what are your intentions with this, or like
Yeah.
I guess are like, especially now.
Because that's literally the product you're selling.
Well, no, I mean as in like I feel like people obviously want to be my friend right now.
Oh.
So, and now I doubt even more. Like, what are your intentions? You know, I don't know. I guess growing up, it was definitely just like I didn't like. I felt like people were just like thought I was annoying, and I was always like, I've always been me, the person I am right now, and I feel like growing up, I felt like people just didn't like I always just felt like I was annoying to people, and I was just the weird girl. Thank you.
Fair.
And I am, you know, I don't know. I feel like they're not wrong. So then that's where my insecurities come in. I feel like, oh, I am annoying, or I am whatever. So I don't want to like, I really don't want to be annoying. And I don't.
Careful.
Thank you.
No, I mean that.
What do you mean?
Because what the negative of you being annoying is also literally the reason you have this success right now.
I know.
So by getting rid of the thing.
But I feel like my character helps me to like own my annoying. And that's why I feel like I like this character is I get to be like I get to just become all the things that I think people hate about me, but like a little bit like she's a confident person in, you know? I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. I feel like when I say it out loud, but yeah.
That's 100%. That's why I do comedy.
Yeah.
And I love learning how to better kind of control it. Not control how other people see me. I've learned I have no way of doing that. Just kind of control of like, this is what I'm doing, I'm supposed to be doing. This is funny. But like, I asked you before, like when that uncomfort goes away, what does the character then become?
I don't think I'll ever be like, I think it's like I'm owning how uncomfortable I feel in my regular life. I don't think I'll ever not feel uncomfortable in my like day-to-day life or in just my normal. My normal is like a socially awkward person who doesn't know how to like what to do in social settings. And I don't know that that'll ever go away. That's just who I've been like that for 26 years. I don't see that going away. So I think that's always going to be there. And even when I like do interviews, it's like, people think probably that I just like snap into this character who's really awkward, but it's like, no, I was already really awkward. And then I watch you literally once you're in your head for a second, and I'll take responsibility for being really good at this, that you kind of I feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go away. So you're like, oh, what happens when you like that uncomfort goes away? I don't think it'll ever go away.